Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Now they'll run the draw.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 3rd and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Now the play fake.
Hey, man, if you're
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Little touch pass to the receiver. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
How many 1st downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. This time it's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Now on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Grabs it in the middle. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Williamson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Here's the handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He leaves it with his back. Nifty little dance step. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He wants to throw. He makes the connection. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. They intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
First down here for the offense. Jet sweep to the receiver. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The receiver on the jet sweep. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Williamson. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Running back searching for a hole. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the counter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go right back to him. Oh, what a move. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. On the option. He'll pitch it. Still running at the 40. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got room at the 35. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give to the single back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Leaves it with the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Williamson. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They march 79 yards on the drive, and what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. Dances away again. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Dances away from one. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the...
He's going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Nice move there. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's got his man.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this 1st half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. It's caught. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get it through the air. Using the quick game. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. It is perfect. They put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. You've got a third and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Pocket starts to collapse. They've got the screen set up. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his back in the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Oh, he's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to pass it. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. The give to the tailback. Nice move to keep running. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. On target to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Caught in the backfield. It's Williamson. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williamson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Caught behind the line. It's Williamson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Fires to the right. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Hardy. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. A new set of downs after the completion. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. He wants to throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. They'll give it to the back. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hands it off. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be knocked down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Complete. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd down coming up. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Gets it past the marker. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. The stress that a guy who can run that fast puts on a defense, even if it's a pass play, he has them on edge all the time.
Oh, the D coordinator. This guy gives them nightmares every night leading up to this game, because if you don't have people accounting for him and your eyes go to the wrong place or someone's out of position, that dude is gone.
The give to the lone running back. Breaks the tackle. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Gets it out fast. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Handoff from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. They'll leave it with the lone back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. And into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Not able to hook up here, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Got his man quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Williamson. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The quick out. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He wants to throw. It's incomplete, and they'd been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Offense, quick tempo.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They keep attacking through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense getting set for first down. They want that clock to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 28.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
To the ground. He's got it again. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And it's a touchdown in the dying moments of the game. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
The AT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Unleashes one deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.